when it comes to a list, as a man, I'm not trying to change to fit your list.
We don't care about her list.
Now, if you look at your list and you look at me and you see that I align with what your list have on it, then okay, cool. We can try it out. We can see where we go.
Yeah,
But
but no,
don't come to me trying to change me and make me fit your list.
no man lives up to any woman's list. No man does.
That's when they start tapering off stuff.
Because if you lived up to the list, soon as they got everything, they get everything you want. They gonna find something wrong with you. They gonna find something wrong with you. Because they always gotta have a get out plan.
Nobody perfect.
They gotta have. Oh, you know what? He just was a mama's boy. He loves his mama too much. I mean, shoot, I love my mama, but there ain't no reason for you to leave me. No.
Welcome to the Anticipated Hangout Podcast. You got Big G and Polo in the building. What's going on, Big G?
Man, coming off a good night's sleep, ready to do this again.
Man, let's get it, man. So the question we have today is, how do you feel about the list, man?
Wait, you said your name Polo?
Polo.
Man, my boy back. My
Polo.
boy back.
Polo in the building,
Yeah,
man.
I wasn't feeling smooth anyway, cause
Yeah, smooth wasn't me, man. I tried it. It wasn't me. I'm back to me.
Hey, Polo.
Polo in the building.
We in the building. Polo and Big G.
Polo
All
and
right,
Big
man,
G.
let's get with the question.
All right. So the question today is, man, the list for a female, man or a woman, dating requirement list.
The dating requirement list.
The dating requirement list, man or a woman. How
Well-
do you feel about the list?
The list? Women don't got no list.
Do you feel that
They don't got no list.
you don't think
No,
they got one?
don't got no list.
So you don't think it's valid?
No, it's not valid.
Mm.
It's not valid at all.
Mm.
I tell you what. They get a list when they got 2 kids, baby dads everywhere. They ain't got no job. Or maybe they got a job, they got more money than they think that they got. They don't know, they probably don't pay their taxes
So you feel like they come up with this list
after the fact.
because it's certain stuff they need to get ahead. And they think if they find a guy with these certain criterias, it'll help move them forward.
Yes. You 100% correct. That's what it is. Because they ain't got no list.
That's what.
You know why I know they ain't got no list?
Why?
Because you see all these Pookie and Ray Rays out there getting them. They ain't got nothing on their list, but they getting them.
So if they going for them, they ain't no
They
standards
ain't no
in there.
list.
There ain't no standards in there.
Hey, they got a vibe.
They got a vibe.
That's it.
I do hear a lot of women out here talking about they like catching vibes.
Yeah, it's a vibe. He ain't gotta have all this money. He ain't gotta have this 6-pack. He ain't gotta be 6 feet tall. He ain't gotta be all this stuff until they got these kids laying around, baby daddies everywhere. I'm like, nah, I'm not buying it. The way you came in is the way you gonna go out. That's just me.
Yeah, because I see a lot of videos on social media, man. They be like speed dating videos and stuff like that. And they ask people like, what's your type? And they,
Pookie.
number one question is, well, I don't have a type. It all depends on the vibes.
Yeah, I mean,
That's their number one answer.
Hey,
I don't have a type.
I never understood them vibes. The vibes could be anything. Where you at, what you doing. I mean, if we rock climbing together at the local climbing outlet out there, I mean, is that a vibe? Or is that just something we doing?
It depends on
And
the
if you
woman's
like
preference.
it, oh, we vibing.
Yeah, it depends on her
Oh,
preference.
he buying all the drinks. Oh, we vibing.
You might have a girly girl. She might not like the mother nature, the outdoors type thing. So it might not be a vibe for her.
He took me to the mall. We vibing. And we had a nice restaurant. We vibing,
We
man.
vibing.
And
I
we
think
went,
a
we went to Top Golf. That's a vibe, man. Get that vibe.
I think the conversation steers the vibes more.
I think what you're doing steals the vibe more.
Think so?
Oh yeah. That's why you can't find no girl in the club no more.
Two things could be true.
Yeah,
Two-
you
two
can't
things
find no
could
girl
be
in the
true.
club no more. You go to the club, if you ain't got a section, I guess there's no vibe.
So as a man though, do you think us men out here got lists? Do you think we should have a list?
Now, we should have a list, but we ain't got no list. We do not have a list. We don't care. We just want to smash.
That's it. That's all it is.
That's it. If we
And if it's good enough, we'll stick around.
there you go. If it's good enough, we'll keep it around. That's it. I mean, we don't care if they can cook. We don't care about how many kids they got. We don't care about where they come from. We don't care about where they stay. We don't care about where they work. We don't care about none of that stuff.
I don't know now. If you're gonna get a lot of my time, you gotta be able to cook.
No, I just met you.
I don't like going out to eat all the time.
I just met you, man. I just met you as a woman. I just met you. If you down for one night stand, so am I. I'm sorry.
You got them out there. You got them out there.
Hey, when I was in the military, that was the whole point of leaving the ship. That was the whole point of leaving the ship.
To go smash.
To go smash. Sometimes you got some, sometimes you
don't.
didn't. More of the times, you didn't. Because, man, we just have a rejection contest. Who get rejected the most?
I feel that.
Yeah.
But it's some people out here who do prefer a list. Men and women. And I notice a lot of women that have this list. I could be right, I could be wrong, but a lot of women that have the list, they have unrealistic expectations on this list.
Delusional.
It could be delusional.
It's so delusional.
Because if you think about it, as a female, you say to yourself, I got this list. I'm going to make this list, and this list is going to guide my dating experience. So they go on there, and they list off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, probably 10 different things.
What's the most important thing on their list?
That's something that we'll have to ask that female. Because I believe everybody is different.
Man,
So everybody
ain't
got different preferences.
Like I always say,
The number one thing, or what I think they might have, the number one thing, money. I think that's a female's number one on the list. How well he's doing financially. Because a lot of women, if the money ain't right, they ain't even entertaining it.
they got their own money though.
Not all of them.
So
Not all of them.
if they don't got their own money, so the ones that do got their money, what's on their list?
The one that do got their own money,
Yeah. More money, huh?
I think number one, I think a female with her own money,
Mm-hmm.
I think the number one thing that'll be on her list would be quality time.
Man, ain't nobody ain't got no list.
Think about it. If she got money, what is she if she got her own money, what's her main reason of dating? She want companionship.
Companionship.
She wants somebody there.
She wants somebody to spend her time with her.
So the number one thing that's on her list would be availability.
Mm-hmm. But
And
you know what?
That's why I think a lot of people with all those accomplishments and accolades, and if we talking about women with all those accomplishments and accolades, they seem to kind of date down. Because they know how demanding it is for them to do what they doing. If they get another man that's at that same level or higher, it's going to be even more demanding for him, which there would be no time
'Cause
for
he
each
busy.
other, really.
He busy.
He busy and
She
she
busy.
busy.
Mm-hmm.
So if she got her own, she kind of day down because this guy, he ain't doing this much. He got more time.
Does the woman respect the man that she's dating down for, though?
Eventually, she won't. It's good in the beginning
Because it's a vibe.
because it's a vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And he got time. But when it come time for the other qualities to kick in, when she need more than just time, when she need compassion, she need your sympathy, when she need empathy from you, and that guy ain't providing that, now she got to move around.
Man, most guys ain't finna provide that, though. I mean, they just not. I mean, because we are pretty much emotionless creatures.
True.
Pretty much.
True.
I mean,
or we had our emotions. I don't think we emotionless creatures.
man, forget your feelings, man.
think-
Look, we got to get this together. This is what we got to do. You need to follow what I'm telling you to do, and we got to get about that.
I
I understand you lost a family member, a parent, a child, somebody passed away real close to you. I understand that. I'm going to hold you. I'm going to make you feel comfort.
Right.
I'm going to do the best that I can.
Right.
But it might not be, most of the time, it's not even real suffice. I mean, and they're going to be like, you weren't even there for me. You know, my grandma passed away, and you talking about you didn't even want to go to the funeral. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't think that we are emotionless. I think
You want to cry?
we hide our emotions. I think men try to hide their emotions. When a man start feeling those emotions, he just be like, get it together, man. Get it together. I'm good. I can't show that.
Nah, we only
They try to fight those emotions.
You know what? I'm gonna backtrack. We do have an emotion.
What's that?
Success. When we win.
When we win,
That's our emotion.
we happy.
When we win.
When we win,
When we bag a girl for the first time, we showing all kind of emotion. We happy.
when we win, we ecstatic.
We got that raise. First thing we come home, baby, I got that raise.
Getting that money.
I'm getting paid. That's the only thing we talk about.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so when it comes to men
Oh yeah, I forgot about us.
with the list. Because
Now hold on. When you say the list, do you mean the list of somebody I'm just willing to date, or the list of somebody that I've been dating and now I'm thinking about marrying her?
no, we got to start from the jump. So we talking about the dating list.
We ain't got no list.
What you're trying to attract.
Now, are we dating with intentions on marriage though? Or we just dating just be out here because
Yeah, we grown. We dating with intentions.
okay.
He trying to find that one. So yeah, he got a list. He's saying whether it's she got to be light skinned, long hair, thick thighs, slim waist, pretty, driven, doing well for herself. You know, certain things that we're looking for. But I think a guy have an idea of what he want. But I believe once we get out there in the pool, man, it go all.
No, it's that it's that attitude that most men don't want to deal with. We just want someone to come in from the jump submitting, which is probably not gonna ever happen.
Right.
I mean, because they're gonna have their guard up, but us men think, I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna be the man, and I'm gonna show her, and she gonna just follow me. It don't work that way.
It's never that easy.
You gotta prove that because
Right.
I mean, I don't know, man. I'm thinking if you come out correct, say you pinpoint a girl that you actually going after this girl, and you y'all been talking on the phone for a little bit, and then you gotta make that first date. That first date gotta be the right date. I mean, I don't believe in going to no coffee shop. I don't believe in the first date. Gotta be that right date. Gotta be.
The first impression is always the most important impression.
I mean, you met them already.
Okay, we already.
Y'all already met. No, because you've talked on the phone for maybe a week before you said, all right, let's go on this first date.
But still, that's still like the first
That's
physical interaction.
and that's when the
with that
real
person.
that's when the real list actually comes out for both of them
for both.
at that first date.
The first date.
You know, finances shouldn't be mentioned on the list on either side on that first date. No, what you do for a living maybe is the most you get.
Right.
And how many kids you got, if any, what you like to do for fun. No, just casual conversation stuff about each other. Now, if that goes well, she's feeling him, he's feeling her, then you do more casual day, like you do some brunches, you do some just hang out like at the park or something, go to, like me, I like to go to the basketball court and just play around on the court. I like to do that.
Get a few shots up.
Yeah, get a few shots up.
Little
She come
cardio.
out. She come out. Look, there go that guy right there. She bring one of her girlfriends with her. That's the guy I'm talking to you. I was telling you about. That's him right there. He out there playing ball with the fellas. I kind of like him. He sound good. So, dudes ain't got no list. They ain't got no list.
All right. So saying that, dudes ain't got a list.
Dudes ain't got no list.
So Big G, if you had to make a list, if you had to make your own dating requirement list, what would be the top 3 things that would be on your list?
Attractiveness.
That's number 1. You got to be drawn in by something, right?
You know what? I tell you, she got to be attractive,
All right.
and she can't be just out there being ratchet. I don't like a woman that curse. I don't. I like a lady to be
You like a classy lady.
a lady. You be a lady. I like you being a lady.
Don't be talking to me like you one of the guys.
Nah, you not one of the guys. And this is the first time I meet somebody, right?
Right.
Attractiveness, look classy, and man, my list is really short to 2. But I also, I can say what you wear is into looking classy too. So, because I don't want you looking like you out there. I just want you to be modest.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
The way you look and present.
That's it. The how attractive you are in the face.
Right.
Now, I'm a very much a face person.
Right.
I mean, you don't have to be super slim.
Right.
You don't have to be
the baddest body
the
out
baddest
there.
body. I mean, just attractive face, and I can walk around with you and just soft.
And you soft.
You gotta be soft.
You want a woman in a soft girl era.
Yeah, that's it.
I feel that.
And I think I accomplished that.
I feel that. I think I have too. You know, we both married, so we doing something right. We pick the right ones. So with me, if I had to make a list, my top 3 things I would say, if I'm stepping out dating, 1, looks. If I don't know you and I see you, the only thing that's gonna get me to talk to you is how you look. That's what draws me in. It's not the only thing, but it's the main thing to even start.
But what if she on the couch twerking on the couch? You see her? Would that draw you in?
If that's how you are in public when you single, I don't want no parts of that.
So
Because I would be wrong for me to go after that type of female, and I see what she's doing already when she's single. So this is a part of her personality. So no, I would be wrong to then pursue that woman, get that woman, and then try to change her to be in her soft girl era, to be classy, and to be the type of woman that I want.
and that's the difference between the male and female list. The female list, they want our man, they want their man to grow. They want them to change into something better. A male want their woman to stay like I met you. Just stay the same.
Stay
you ain't
the
got to
same.
change anything.
Yeah.
Nope, nothing at all.
See, I'm not into change. I don't want to have to change you.
Yeah, we don't want our woman to change.
So
The way
I'd
you was
rather-
when I met you, we kind of want you to keep doing that.
Yeah. Unless we growing together, like if we met when we was young, we got together when we young, like in our early 20s, mid 20s, and now we mid 30s. Okay, of course we're gonna grow and we're gonna change and we're gonna have to
But
adapt to
you
each
doing
other.
all that together.
But we doing it together,
You doing it together.
right?
Yeah. I mean, and me personally, I think that's the ideal way.
Yeah, I believe that too.
That's the ideal way because you got a guy, he been by himself single. He 38 now. He got his business going. He got a little money in his pocket. And all of a sudden, here come this girl that she ain't getting nothing out the bud with you, but she want to benefit off of you. And he feels some kind of way.
Right.
He gonna always feel some kind of way.
You gotta earn this.
Yeah, you just can't just come in here and that's when folks talking about, oh, you gonna marry me, we gonna get a prenup. And nobody like the prenup.
So we have a video we gonna watch today, man. Mr. Brown from the Tyler Perry Show.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah, this is a clip from David Mann.
Okay.
I told some ladies one time, I said, let me show y'all how to find the perfect husband. And of course, a room full of ladies. Like, he finna tell me, babe. I said, I need you to make a list of everything that you want him to be. Make a list. Everything I want his credit score to be 850. I want him to be making $200,000 a year. He got to have his own house. I want him to be well groomed. He got to be well rounded. I say, make everything on that list that you want in a person. Do it. Put it all on there, everything. And become the list. See, we're not willing to become the list of what we want. See, you just want a bunch of stuff, but you're not willing to become a bunch of stuff.
Hey, Mr. Brown.
I agree with what he said because what he said is basically a female writing down this list, but then humbling herself. Because if you get 10 things on this list, that list may not be reality.
That list gonna get you single.
That list may not be a realistic
That list gonna get you single.
But if you have to then become the list, eventually you're gonna be like, we ain't gonna get that. So, I ain't gonna do that either. So I ain't gonna expect that. We're gonna cross that out. Yeah, that might be a little, I was tripping when I put that down. I'm gonna take that out because I know I ain't doing that. If you have to become that list, if you have to live up to the expectations of your list, that will humble a lot of females to making a more realistic list.
Yeah, I mean, once they do that list, they will be single. They working too much. They doing too much. Ain't no dudes trying to do all that. We want time. We want some. Probably just be cooking us something to eat. We need some sexual attention. We need all that stuff. We ain't got time. You ain't got that kind of time.
But the thing about the list is...
But most likely, if you got a list like that, you must be older. Like I said at the beginning, You ain't had that list when you was younger. When
'Cause-
you was at your best.
The thing is, when it comes to a list, as a man, I'm not trying to change to fit your list.
We don't care about her list.
Now, if you look at your list and you look at me and you see that I align with what your list have on it, then okay, cool. We can try it out. We can see where we go.
Yeah,
But
no,
don't come to me trying to change me and make me fit your list.
no man lives up to any woman's list. No man does.
That's
'Cause-
when they start tapering off stuff.
Because if you lived up to the list, soon as they got everything, they get everything you want. They gonna find something wrong with you. They gonna find something wrong with you. Because they always gotta have a get out plan.
Nobody perfect.
They
So
gotta have. Oh, you know what? He just was a mama's boy. He loved his mama too much. I mean, shoot, I love my mama, but there ain't no reason for you to leave me. No.
but the list never said nothing about that. So
That's
you
what I'm
mean to
saying.
tell me
the list was perfect?
he met the
was
criteria?
perfect, but he just loved his mama too much. So she said, "I ain't dealing with this.
I ain't dealing with no mama.
I'm not
boy.
dealing with this no more."
Every time we get in an argument, he run over to
He
his
going to his
mama house.
mama house,
But he got
200,000. He got the 6-pack. He spent time with you. Shoot, he do everything you had on the list.
when this come up, something that wasn't on the list,
It's gonna always come up.
they don't know how to deal with
It's
it.
gonna be something on the list that's gonna come up. He don't know how to wash the car right. It's gonna be something.
It's gonna be
It's
something.
gonna be something. It's gonna be something. Ain't no such thing as no perfect list. These women ain't got no list. They making this stuff up on the fly. They just making it up on the fly. Just to disqualify a guy.
Me, myself, personally, I'm married. So I'm not out here dating. But if I was to get out here and date,
You just had to let it be known, huh?
hey, I don't want no confusion.
You
I'm a
don't want no
married man.
smoke?
No smoke. I'm not dating.
Okay.
But if there was a world in which I was dating,
Mm-hmm.
now, knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have a list. I wouldn't have a list.
You didn't handle this.
The only thing that I would go by is
How she look?
that would get me interested. But how I feel when I conversate with you is
Dudes don't have feelings like that, man. We don't feel about anything.
what would make me pursue you.
We don't feel.
We don't feel.
No, we don't feel.
Man, you feel something.
No,
You feel something.
no.
Because if you don't feel nothing, how you know what's right or what's not?
We don't feel nothing. She feels all that stuff. Again, she controls the access to sex. We just trying to get there. That's all we trying to do. We trying to doggone finagle and get in there the best way we can until that moment. Then once we get that moment, then we like, you know what? I'm gonna keep her around. You don't feel it, you know it.
Boy, that thing she did to me the other.
No. Whoa. No. We can't. No. We're not doing that.
Nah, it was just an example. I wasn't speaking on me personally. It was just an example.
Man, no,
'Cause that's how dudes
you
be.
started to get carried away. Man, that's
Yeah, not saying my situation, but that's just how dudes be. They be like, man,
hey,
that's how they think.
Hey, and that's the anticipated podcast. We'll see you next go. This your boy Big G, and we got my man Polo. We out of here.
We out.